Hi guys, today we're going to make BISCOCHITO'S. These are a New Mexican cookie that is made around the holidays or weddings and things like that. The main ingredients are flour, fat, and sugar, so it's really good. We already got our dry ingredients in here. It's 6 cups of flour with 3 teaspoons of baking powder and 1 teaspoon of salt. And next we're going to be doing the wet ingredients. So in the wet ingredients we're going to do 1 cup of sugar, and we're going to also do our eggs, 2 eggs, and our lard. And for this recipe we do use the full pound of lard. And I don't know how anybody else does it, but traditionally, being from New Mexico and the way that we've always done it, we've always used the Morale snow cap, and it comes in this blue box in the baking aisle, if you guys see this, for BISCOCHITO'S. Okay, so once you've added your lard and your sugar, you want to cream that, and you want to blend that until it's really nice and creamy. You're going to add your eggs, and if you are wanting to add brandy, you could use brandy. Instead of using brandy though, we're going to use a 1/4 cup of orange juice. And this is the way that we've made it in my family. However, you know, brandy is an option if you have that. So I'll mix this up and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay guys, and then we add the anise seed, and this is what it looks like. It's got a very, it's got a nice smell, but it has a really nice sweet taste. I would compare it to fennel probably. And I found that this is really good in sausage as well, and if you don't have fennel, you can put this in sausage. It's really good, and this is what gives the BISCOCHITO'S their distinctive taste. So I'm going to mix it and I'll show you what the mix looks like. Alright, so now that we have our finely mixed wet ingredients, we are going to go ahead and add those to the mixed dry ingredients. And then we're going to mix until the consistency is to where it's almost like a sugar cookie, and you'll be able to roll it out. Of flour, and the recipe does say to add water to kind of get it to the consistency that you need it to be. I'm going to start off by doing a 1/4 cup of water and kind of see how it does, and I'll show you what that looks like. Alright guys, so I'm still mixing this a bit. I'm trying to scrape the sides of the bowls where there's some flour still, some dry flour. So far I have put in 3/4 cups of water, and it's getting to where I want it. I don't want to add any more water yet. I'm actually going to try to mix this with my hands now, and so don't be afraid to get your hands dirty. Okay guys, so so what I have opted to do now is actually work on this on my counter space. And the reason why is because it is a lot of dough, and it is sticky. So, and this is, you know, how they did it back in the day. So just rolling it out and really making sure it's nice and incorporated. If it continues to be sticky, I'm just going to add some flour to my board, and that'll help it not stick. So we're close, and I'll show you what it looks like when we get there. Okay, so we have our dough and it's ready to be rolled out. And again, it's just like dough. sugar cookie dough. It looks a lot like it, and you roll it out and cut out the shapes that you want just the same way. And then my daughter, who's helping me here, doesn't want to be on camera, but she made the sugar cinnamon mixture, which we'll show you how we do that.
Not how, the finished product.
Oh, here's the finished product.
Yeah.
Can't see it.
Tell me
So with the sugar cinnamon stuff, we're gonna cut out the cookies, cover them in that, and then we bake them. All right, so the sugar cinnamon mixture, it's a 1/4 cup of sugar and a teaspoon of cinnamon. Table and our rolling pin, again, just so it'll help not stick. And you want to roll it out. I like mine about 1/4 of an inch. Some people do it a little bit thicker. It's really going to be dependent on what you're used to or what you like. I like a bizcochito that is a little thick but not overly thick. And then you have to think about that these cookies are also going to rise. So ideally I like mine cooked to be at about 1/4 inch and maybe just a little bit bigger. So we're aiming for that with our with how flat we get it. Okay, so we cut our cut the shapes out. You can do whatever shape you want. Right now we're just doing hearts. You can do regular circles. You can do any type of shape really. So this is ours. We've dipped it in the cinnamon sugar mixture, and we're gonna line up our sheet so we can bake them. Okay guys, so we have our first rolled out doughs. We're gonna put them in the oven now. Again, that was a 375 preheated oven. Okay, so I had the cookies in for about 10 minutes. They are to the consistency that I like them. As you can see, they've got some browning just right around the edges, which is perfect. You don't want them to get too dark. So we're gonna take these out, and we probably have enough for about 3 batches. So we'll show you them when we're done. Okay guys, so what worked for us really well with the size of our cookie and everything was 10 minutes on 375, and they came out delicious. We both just had one nice cookie consistency. These would be great with your coffee or with a glass of milk. And again, BISCOCHITO'S, I will leave the recipe down in the description. I hope you guys make them. Let me know if there's anything else you'd like me to make.